Hey guys, Zeke, and here we are. We're gonna show a replay of a match. This was one of these Starcraft 2 tournaments. You know, the ones that your ladder tournaments. And so this was me playing in one of these. I can tell you, I'm a lousy player. I'm a tier 1 bronze. Well, at least at the time it was tier 1 bronze. And here we are going against a gold tier 1 blue Terran named Lieutenant Ace Ascot. And of course, I'm in the upper left-hand corner, Superfly Soy. So, was it Abyssal Reef run? Well, like I say, this was for the final of this ladder tournament. So we'll go back and forth here. So there's a Protoss here. It's just going with a simple gateway into Nexus expand. At least that's what it looks like going into scouting. Meanwhile, we're looking at the blue Terran, who's going interesting, a double barracks. I wonder if he's going to try to do a little bit of early pressure. If he's going to try that kind of build. Light on the gas, so nothing out of the ordinary. Try to figure out what these players are going to do. Nothing too crazy so far. No cyber core yet. Okay, now final cyber core. They had blocked this off, so the sorry man, why am I running on faster speed? Go back to normal, just on faster instead of mass faster times 2. So the probe here tried to scout, but was totally blocked off. This is something you would do. This is something Terrans commonly do when they're up to no good, or they're going to try to do some special type of attack. In any event, we've got the orbital command up and running. We're going to get the second base. I believe we already saw the Protoss already was setting up a base. So definitely going to try to keep up with him. Marines are out. So far, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. We got a factory here. He's doing a good job with the mules. Definitely a good job with the energy. Meanwhile, over here, and we're not really seeing much going on here. Okay, we're going to see 2, 3. Okay, we're going to go 3 gateways. Would be nice to actually start. Okay, it's going to be nice to start the warp gate research. Okay, that happens. We're looking at the situation here. The Protoss is a little bit, quite a bit ahead in terms of income. 38 workers to 24. Looking at the income tab, yeah, when the Protoss has a jump on the Terran in income early game, that's not a good sign. Well, not for the Terran anyway. But he can't. Was he trying to make a reactor? Oh, now he's going reactor. I guess he went tech ladder and I was canceling it. Going starport. So this is a situation usually you suspect, because if you're going to block off this early, you're most likely going to go for either a medevac drop or liberator hit and run. So there's really nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing to get all shocked over right now. Did go with the Ghost Academy. You have to wonder what you're going to do with a ghost. We're going nukes or cloaking or what? We'll find out in a moment what he's going to do, I guess. I got to keep on to see what he's going to choose to build here. Is he going liberators and medevacs, or if he it's going to be one of those guys, maybe even a banshee. Because the Protoss is in the dark here, does no idea what's going on here. Won't find out anytime soon, because he would need observer is going to need some hallucinations. For right now, he doesn't have any sentries. Widow mines. Widow drop. Doesn't mess when they work. But I think the Protoss is kind of preparing for this one. It's got 2 cannons there. Oh, usually not in that. It's 3 cannons. Okay. We're basically going to wait and see if this kind of attack works. Otherwise, what's in production now? Actually, neither one's making workers for whatever reason. I say that now the Protoss is making workers. What about this guy here? He's just feeding off mules. He hasn't dropped his second base off yet. I guess he's banking on this drop working, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, Protoss is going for a 3rd base. Talk about being a bit bold here at the 5-minute mark. Pretty good timing for it, because Terran hasn't set their second base up. He's probably looking at us and thinking, Oh, going 3 bases. There's no point in dropping widow mines here. There's nothing to hit over what, 1 probe. He's going to do a pierce attack. He's hoping that this will do major damage, and then he can hit him from behind. Ooh, those were decent hits. But those were taken out mostly. Oh! Oh! I lost all those widow mines! Oh, that photon overcharged. Was Gosu. Okay, now he's going to send a small fleet. He's going to take a small group, and it's not going to do well against these guys, especially against Adepts. So that attack didn't do much of anything. Well, I mean, I can't say did nothing. Let's look at the units lost tab so far. Well, the Protoss lost 6 units, but the Terrans have lost 13, so was not a successful push. And he has to set that second base up. That's good. But he's now effectively down 3 bases to 2. Works the workers' situation. The income, even, but that's mainly because of the mules. He's doing a good job at utilizing those mules. Energy's pretty low at both ends. Very good use. What's his follow through? He's going to go with more starports. Oh, I guess he's definitely gone into Terran mode here. And if you're Terran, I could see if you were worried about it. I don't see why he's really worried. The Protoss in this case was pretty much on the defensive and did their job, so he probably was afraid of a counterattack. Anyway, the resources are pretty close by, 81 to 70, but he is supply blocked. He's got to do something about that, yes. That's like the second time I've noticed him having this problem. What's his choice if he's going to go with all these starports? Is he going to go more medevacs? Is he going to go Vikings? We haven't seen anything that Vikings can hit yet, so it probably might be Liberators. Oh, that's just a guess. Terran's still pushing ahead. Obviously he knows about this base. He's going to try to trap and get the widow mines to do the damage here. But Protoss has a warp prism coming in. Okay, gets out of here, says something was wrong, but oh shoot, these guys got shot up, all the poor probes got killed. Oh, something to worry about here, but where did that warp prism go? Okay. Anyway, got a little stuff going on. That was very effective. Protoss did lose a lot of workers. He's down 27 workers here. But I have to wonder what's going to happen now. His forces are still there. Oh, but the Protoss have gone ahead and done that warp drop of their own. Well, what's the significance of this? Oh, he's losing some workers now. Pretty even now in terms of resources. Oh, you really don't want to take on Zealots. Zealots can take a whole bunch of damage. Wait, I heard that. Oh, I heard that drop sound. This is more, looks like a distraction. I don't think the Protoss really thinks they can win with this drop, but and those Zealots are dumb. They just only go after the armed units instead of going right after those workers. Not very smart. So this wasn't a fail. This wasn't really a successful attack either. But at least there's been a little bit of action. So look at the units lost so far. Terran's a little bit ahead by about 300, but if we look at the resources, now I have to really say they're cruelly ahead. And look at the income tab so far. Ooh, Terran's up ahead because obviously they had to put their guys back to work. So let's keep an eye and see what the next move is going to be. Get a little bit of upgrade. Look at the upgrades for these guys. Terran doesn't have any upgrades, whereas the Protoss at least have 1+1 weapons. He's going to go for, he's going for a 4th base. He's going to go double base. I guess this is just an indication of, okay, my attacks didn't work, his attack didn't work, we're just going to chill, and if it gets into a macro battle, 4 bases should be 3. One could hope. So he's just doing his scans to see what he's going to find. I don't think he's going to find anything new here. It's pretty much the same old stuff. I don't know if you noticed all those Colossuses. So no upgrades. Is he doing any upgrades right now? Well, he got the Ghost of Cam. Oh, he's got Liberators. Weapon of choice. Oh, he deterred that one. The work person got out of here, but I don't think he's going to survive. Liberators move really quickly, but it did show that there is going to be another base that's being planned. So there's going to be a push. And the Terran's got the numbers. Protoss is sensing it needs to initiate an attack of its own. I don't know how you're going to stop these numbers. Oh, but the Zealots came in here and they kind of... Oh, they're going to lift that up. Oh, but then we got a bit of an attack going on here over this base. Wow. Okay, it looks like we've got a base trace. We got base trade going on here. A good old-fashioned base race. This guy has gone down, but he's not doing anything to prevent this base from going down. And he's going to lose a whole bunch of his workers in the process. Meanwhile, he's moving inside here. Ooh, look like this. We got photon overcharges, and they're definitely doing a number. The Terran force is whittling down. Oh God, he had enough to do one more, and then does he have enough to do a 4th one? Probably. He wants to. Oh, wow, that's not good. Oh, he at least should have closed the ramps. Oh shoot, the Protoss simply just going to walk right into the base and try to destroy bases and workers. Look at units lost so far. Ooh. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What's he going to do now? He's got a dilemma. Does he go back and... Okay, he's got Liberators, but Liberators can really only hit... Yeah, they're going to hit workers, but there's not much for workers here anyway. He's got to bring his forces back. He lost his main base. He can't really use this base because there's already Zealots harboring. So, effectively... the Terran has lost now 3 bases, and really the 4th base he can't even use. He's going to have to bring them back, salvage whatever structures he still has. Oh, I guess the Protoss isn't paying attention about these Liberators here. But he does want to destroy that barracks. He destroys that barracks, and he's going to have to start from scratch. So yeah, this is very Blue Terran is still alive, but he took quite a bit of losses, and right now his economy is going nowhere. He's still ahead in terms of supply, but he is supply blocked for a while. So he is still alive. Protoss did lose much of his army, though. In fact, if you look at active forces, Terran's got the larger army, but it's mostly in terms of liberators. Liberators don't kill buildings, and Protoss have got way more buildings at its disposal. So we're going to see what the next what's the plan now. Since the Zealots left, you can simply drop your command center and hopefully start with. That's right, he can't do that. He is supply blocked right now. Does he even have? He has no work. Oh my God! He's going to have to probably start killing his own supply. He has no workers. How is he going to build anything? He's going to have to basically sacrifice units. Or try to all-out win this, but it's going to be hard to do that. Okay, he's basically going to have to kill supply, because he can't build any workers, and he can't do any mules because he doesn't have any. This base didn't have he didn't turn this into an orbital command when he had the chance, so he has no mules. He's had to just kill supply off. Of course, it's hard for me to realize that was the case. Otherwise, I would have just let him be. So is he going to start killing his own supply? Because he's going to have to. Oh yeah, he's killing his supply. Right? He's just throwing his medevacs in there just so he can start building stuff. Now, he had to give him a whole lot of stuff in the process. So really, Protoss has the advantage here. They're going to have to just get things that destroy it, that can kill the Liberators. The Liberators are the one thing that's saving the Blue Terran. So there's not going to be too much going on here because I don't think Outside's got much for an economy. Yeah, 1,000 resources, well, minerals being gathered. That's not much. Not at this point in the game, anyway. But we're going to see what he's going to do now. He's going to have to build a barracks. He's going to build an engineering bay. I wonder what's he going to do with that. With all these guys sitting around here, I wonder if he's going to go planetary fortress, which. I don't know about that. Right now you can call this as just whittling forces away and getting some information. So I know pretty much that he's just hunkering down. He doesn't really have much for workers there. So that was a waste, but it was at least I did get some information on it. Meanwhile, it's just chilling time. Okay, oversaturated here. Hasn't started building the base here. He's got the base out here. Let's go ahead and speed things up here. I don't expect much else going on. So he still has that one starport. Definitely built some barracks. He needs to build up an army. Got 2 Vikings. Okay, good. Although there isn't that much the Protoss has done for air. Wow, this guy's gone in ultra turtle mode. He's got 5. He's got 5 missile turrets. He's spending all his money on defense instead of spending money on building units capable of taking down the Protoss army, which Protoss army really isn't that huge. Let's see where we're here on the situation here with the active forces. Yeah, it's not really a large army either. The only thing it's just Protoss is just ahead on income. My goodness, only 7 workers. That's right. When we did that base race that didn't pan out, he was down to 0 workers. And I don't know what the Blue Terran's going to do right now. What's going to be the response? He doesn't have much for spending. He spent all this money. He spent a lot of his money on static defense. I guess he may be worried about being attacked, but by going with a planetary fortress instead of an orbital command, he's kind of put himself economically in a hole here. Mules could have just gone ahead and popped out and would have boosted the economy, so you would have had more stuff to spend, upgrades and whatnot. I'm not sure. This is just a good old standoff here. I think the red Protoss just seems to be content just building up forces, both turtling hard as. Okay, I'm not going to say that, but I think the Protoss seems to realize he's ahead and just looks content to just either get a few upgrades and just build up an army. Did you try to fly a medevac in there? Let's see that now. So Red Protoss has got observers at 3 of the bases. He already knows about this situation. There's nothing to mine over it. I think it was basically mined out, so you're not going to put the base there. Well, the Viking did get a couple of kills on this base, but not much to really worry. Red Protoss pulled out a bunch of his workers while he had the chance. I don't think Protoss really cares to get gas anyway, just wants the minerals. Oh, an attempted attack here to try to get them out of the way. Well, ouch. It's not going to do. I don't think this is going to succeed much. I think it's not really intended to be an all-out. Yeah, it's not an all-out. Let's just do a hit, do a little bit of damage, whittle a few forces, and get out. 30 to 12 workers. Active forces. We're looking at. There's really not much the Terran can do here. Look at something else I'm looking at. Oh, 40 workers have been killed. So basically, 443 is almost pretty even in that regard. I think overall in terms of losses, it's about 13-4 to 14-9. So yes, it's only just a slight lead for the Protoss. The Protoss is still expanding. Meanwhile, the Terran doesn't really have much for money. Doesn't have money to really take another base. It's got to choose between trying to take another base or try to build up their army. Blue Terran just seems to be hoping that he can frustrate the Red Protoss more enough to tap out, or maybe the Red Protoss gets some really poor micro job and throws everything in when they don't have to. Well, Protoss is not going to get along because he just went ahead and attacked. Did a war prism attack. He's lucky to save that. He needs to save that starport. But at the moment, Blue Terran is supply capped. Can he get it out there? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. He needs to keep that stuff on. If it goes down, he's going to be in a big mess. And is he going to get away? Is he going to get away? He's going away. Let's see, he's got 60, 40. Oh, shoot, he's down to 30 hit points. Okay, it's going to get repaired. But the problem with that is, oh, no, it's not. Oh, yes, it is going to get repaired, but that's going to take out of the minerals he's got. So what is the Red Protoss going to do? I think Red Protoss smells a potential victory. But this is one of those, do you want to make your move now or hold on till later? I don't think there's any real hurry for the Red Protoss. The Red Protoss is going on 1, 2, 3, 4, going on a 5th base. Seems over to one of these. Well, it's the finals of a tournament. This is kind of the furthest I ever went in a tournament either. Here's having friendly chats. He has to build. He's going to have to build supply depots somewhere. He's supply capped again at 55. Should try to expand. Little token attack. Wasn't intended to do much. The blue Terran's trying to operate Fort Knox, but just holding for dear life here. Okay, another push coming in. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. This is one of those crazy pushes. We know we'll do whatever damage we can and hit and get out of here. That was quite a bit of a damage push. And what has the units lost so far? This is pretty much seems like this is for the red Protoss to win or lose. The numbers are in their favor. The Terran's going to have to build, Terran needs to get some gas. This Terran needs a whole lot of help right now. He doesn't want to leave. He's not going to give up here. This is the final of this ladder tournament, so I understand not wanting to quit this, not wanting to tap out. Okay, he's going to try to make an attack here. Oh, well, he's going to try a 2-unit attack. Maybe that'll distract the Protoss enough. We'll keep an eye on this one here. We'll try to see just in case the Protoss tries to do an attack, but I don't know if the Protoss is going to do an attack. And look at this and be like, okay, down if I do, down if I don't. Oh. Oh, no, it's gone. Didn't really do much. Well, it did distract. Oh, okay, it must have been a symbol. Must have been a misclick because there's no. If I were the Protoss, I wouldn't be going ahead and moving out the whole force over a small attack. Yeah, the blue Terran definitely knows his days are numbered. He's still got minerals to pull up. That's because he doesn't really have much for workers. You look at the income right now, he only has 12 workers. The day of reckoning is going to come in just a moment. I can get on this point. So what's it going to be? Blue just going to stick around until he runs out of minerals for sure. He's going to hope that the Protoss just throws everything on move command. We don't know. Oh, he's going to try to zap him. Oh, but Protoss decides he's going to go ahead and attack. Oh, there's one crazy push inwards, and he's going to try to destroy the planetary fortress, and he does. Ouch, ouch, and he just lost. He could have taken out the tanks if he wanted to, but this is one of those just hit and run. There's not much to prove. And there went that goes. So this should be over because he doesn't have enough to rebuild a base. Yeah, and it is over. So this was the end of this ladder tournament, and it was I think it was a well-played game. It was a good, hard-fought struggle on both sides, and yeah, there you have it. So we're going to look at some of the things when all said and done now. So it was like 20,000 resources lost for the Protoss, almost 23,000 for the Terran. I feel sorry to be a worker in this game. How many? 40? Sure, it was only 48? Huh. So okay, 40. Yeah, like I say, it was pretty even in terms of numbers. The numbers didn't really tell the whole story here. Oh yeah, he was trying to build a nuke. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that game. It's pretty much a low-tech game, for the most part. But that was understandable depending on what happened here. We almost looked like a base race, and it didn't pan out that way, and it just went to basically a battle of attrition. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy this one. But yeah, this was it was a crazy game for this tournament. Happy I prevailed on that one. So that was my very first trophy. Woo-hoo! It was a gold tournament too, and I was listed as a bronze. Anyway, so glad you enjoyed. I'll try to make another video later, so take care.